Welcome. Today we are diving into the world of LangChain and large language model frameworks. If you have been amazed by tools like ChatGPT but want to build your own applications that go beyond simple text chat, this is the guide for you. We will explore how to orchestrate complex generative AI workflows. First, let's understand the difference between a raw large language model and a full AI application. A raw model, like the GPT API, is stateless. You send text in and you get text out. It doesn't know who you are, it doesn't remember what you just said, and it can't access your private files or the internet. An AI application, however, needs to manage memory, connect to databases, and perform actions. This is where frameworks come in. So, what is LangChain? Think of it as the orchestrator or the glue code for your AI stack. It is an open-source framework that helps you connect large language models to other sources of data and computation. Instead of writing all the complex connection logic yourself, LangChain provides standard modular components to build these applications faster. Let's look at the building blocks. First up are prompt templates. In a real application, you don't hardcode the text you send to the AI. Instead, you create dynamic templates. For example, instead of writing, "Tell me a joke about chickens," you create a template that accepts variables like an adjective and an animal. This makes your application flexible and reusable. Next, we have chains. A single call to an LLM is rarely enough for a complex task. Chains allow you to link multiple steps together. You might have one step that processes user input, feeds it to the AI, and then another step that takes that AI output and formats it or uses it to look up information. Chains automate this sequence. One of the most important concepts is memory. As I mentioned, LLMs don't remember you. To fix this, LangChain provides memory components that store your conversation history. Before sending a new question to the AI, the framework looks up your past messages and injects them into the prompt, giving the AI the context it needs to answer correctly. Now things get really interesting with agents. While a chain follows a predetermined sequence, an agent uses the LLM as a reasoning engine to decide what to do. You give the agent a set of tools, like a Google search or a calculator. The agent observes the user's request, decides which tool to use, executes it, and observes the result, repeating this loop until it solves the problem. A very popular use case is RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. This is how you chat with your own data. It works in 3 steps. First, you ingest your documents. Second, you store them as numbers in a database. And third, when a user asks a question, the system retrieves the relevant pages and sends them to the LLM so it can answer based on your specific facts, not just its general training. While LangChain is the most popular general-purpose framework, it's not the only one. LlamaIndex is excellent if your primary focus is organizing and retrieving complex data. Microsoft's Semantic Kernel is another great option, especially if you are in the net ecosystem. Choosing the right one depends on your specific needs and programming language preference. To wrap up, frameworks like LangChain are essential for moving from a simple demo to a robust, real-world application. They handle the complexity of wiring everything together so you can focus on solving actual problems. I hope this overview helps you get started on your journey to building amazing AI applications. Happy coding!
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.